Hey guys, half a day. Literally just leaving the post right now, watching the grandbabies. Because my daughter worked until 6. So, and now I'm on my way home. My other daughter is, she kept me company. So that way she could see all the stuff that we go through when we're picking up the kids.
That's the only reason why I did it.
And to hang out with her nieces and nephew. But I tell you, when we were talking about the stuff that you have to do when you're picking up the kids, and she's like, she was surprised to hear the process you have to go through. And I was like, yeah, when these guys were in elementary school and picking them up, yeah, it's not just, the teacher walking the kids out anymore. You basically have to identify yourself and to let them know that you are the person that is allowed to pick up this child. So, and of course, all three of them, instead of saying, being excited that it's grandma picking them up, they're like, Auntie Zoe! And I'm like, oh, just forget about grandma. They see me, they smile, they see Auntie Zoe, and they're like, ah! What love. Yeah. So, but it definitely is a process. And yeah, it can be a little bit time consuming, but, I like the safety measure. But like I said, we're just on our way home, so I couldn't do anything fancy with this Tuesday's live stream, because I knew I was going to be watching the grandbabies. And I know one of the other times that I watched them on a Tuesday, I did the live stream from my daughter's house. But this time around, because I was having reception issues. Hey, Mama. Hi, Sam. Welcome. Just taking a drive home. Let's see. My flag is probably blocking the way. There we go. Just heading home from watching the grandbabies. Was that my first troll there?
Yeah. Just kind of a weirdo.
If so, thank you for catching right away. You never know. Sometimes, I don't know whose live I was on earlier today, but thinking was it yesterday? Something like that. I've been popping into lives here the last few days that I can't remember what happened in whose live stream. Ah, you're familiar. Okay, Sam, I am. Well, thank you for that. But the person popped in and said something about, the person who was holding the stream, they questioned about how old they were and why are you on YouTube. So automatically we're all thinking, oh, it's a troll. And she was so happy that it was her. She was like, yeah, I got my first troll. So that was funny. And then of course the person chimed back in saying, I'm not a troll. And she did request that, this person not be silenced or something like that. So, and it's true, at least from the time that I was watching, the person wasn't a troll, so. Or at least that didn't behave. They didn't behave as one. Oh. But update on my channel. Welcome again, because now that it's officially after 7 o'clock, to my Tuesday Talks live stream. And especially to all my new subscribers, and then all my usual, thank you. But whether you're watching this as a live or even as the playback. But I do have have a couple of announcements. With the first one, it's just, an update about my watch hours. I am down to needing a 300, so as I said to someone earlier today, the light at the end of the tunnel is just getting brighter and brighter. Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That way you automatically, as soon as you see the name pop up, you're like, you're out of here. Because you can never tell. You can never tell if it's just a new person, checking out your channel to, an actual troll. But I am down to about, 300 to go, and, and it's awesome to see that I'm over 600 subscribers. So I still got, less than 400 to hit the 1,000 subs. But for now, I'm just trying to make sure I get to that first monetized level. So I've just got 300 to go. So yay! It is true, when I look at it daily, which yes, I do look at it daily. Sometimes it seems so slow. If you are not familiar with YouTube and the channel, when they're updating all the information, which includes your watch hours, for that one specifically, it's a 5-day delay. Subscribers, it's automatic. If you're getting subscribers that same day and you look at your statistics, that one is updated automatically. But when it comes to your watch hours, it's a 5-hour delay. So sometimes I do get a little impatient when I'm like, it only nudged a couple of hours, and then there are days where, wow, it jumped up 30, 50, or more hours. So I'm like, cool. But the other announcement that I wanted to bring up is, and it was looking to possibly change my day. My day of doing my live streams, or at least my scheduled live streams. If you're just now joining, welcome. I'm just on my way home after watching my grandbabies. But I've just made a couple of announcements, and this is the second one, which is I'm trying to think of a different day and even a different time to do my my scheduled live streams. I'll be doing, the pop-ups still at random, but at least I want to have at least, I have my Tuesday talks, but now I need to come up with a different day and a different time. So if you guys have any suggestions, please feel free to leave a comment, in this live stream. Hey, Rachel, thank you for doing that. But if you guys have any suggestions for a different day, a different time, like I said, let me know what you guys think. And I will be putting a poll out there on my community chat. So be on the lookout for that as well. Another thing that I'm hoping I'll be able to is to do a lot more pop-up live streams over the next couple of weeks. And the reason for that is because I want to knock those hours out of hitting my 3,000 watch hours. So be on the lookout for those pop-ups as well. I know I'm in a community where some of us have scheduled live streams, and then some of us just like to do the random pop-up. Yeah, that is true. So I got to watch out for Thursdays. Thursdays won't be a good day, and I know Sundays, those two. But then again, for a random pop-up, I know Thursday morning to afternoon will still be okay. But for my scheduled live streams, I'm looking at more of later in the day. Whether it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Did you see Rachel's message?
Yeah,
No.
so she just popped in.
Yeah.
But if you're wondering who said that, my other daughter is with me. She's like her dad. She doesn't want to be, on camera. Hey, Presley. How are you? Just on my way home. But look at this, guys. This is something, we haven't looked it up to see what the city is actually trying to do. Let's see. Come on. No, it's focusing on my my phone holder. But it's focusing on the phone holder.
I'll just keep tapping.
Or we can turn it a little bit more. There we go. You see all of this to the left, or they put this up here and they painted these. So we're thinking, is that going to be permanent? They got that wall, they got this wall, because we thought they were just going to be expanding these roads, but it got the hubby and I scratching our heads like, why? Why would they need to put up these walls? I mean, the ones on the other side over there, they're still the standard, no paint on them. But when we saw them painting these, we're like, does that mean it's more of a permanent fixture? So I don't know if anybody else in their town, if you guys seen these setups, but we're just like, why? Why would they need to do that?
A lot of accidents happen on this road.
I mean, it is true. In case you didn't hear what my daughter said, there are, unfortunately, a lot of accidents on this road. We're not in the higher speed zone right now, but the current area, it's 70. And then it goes up to 75 before it drops back down. Excuse me. Before it drops back down to 65. No. You guys don't want to stare at me. You guys get to watch the road while we talk. For those of you guys that are here and you feel like chiming in, how's your day? How's your week going so far? This light that we're passing right now, they had to put this light. That was very understandable and needed because there were lots of accidents. People just trying to get out, because they see the traffic and they try to jump out. And sometimes, because the speed, it's 70. So people are traveling over 70 miles an hour.
A lot of people speed around here too.
Yep. So, yeah. But so the start of the week, we actually didn't work yesterday or today. Starting to go through, and I was hoping that if I got home in time that I could show you guys, and maybe I can do that for my next live stream. But if you guys ever read the bio of my channel, that gig work, family stuff, traveling, but I do crafting as well. I wanted to show you guys some of my finished products, because even though I had look at that traffic over there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but that's traffic over there. That's already like at least 2 miles worth of traffic. People heading home.
I was saying that was actually a good
Zoom in?
Yeah.
Okay. What's I say? Yep.
Yep.
So anything interesting happened, Presley?
Did you see what Mama Regent said about like when the time forget?
What did she say?
She said, sports game days, Fridays are usually a busy night for peeps, but don't disregard when it's a good time for you. I get not wanting to step on other live stream toes, but it's impossible to not overlap at times.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, that's why I want to go ahead, and thanks for that tip, Mama Ranch. I want to put it out there on my community chat on suggestions for a different day.
What's that then?
Oh, that's to take a picture or to stop the live stream. Too bad we're not facing in the direction of the sunset. There you go, Zoe.
Oh my. Ow.
Oh, sorry. You guys see the sunset over there? I love it when it starts to display those colors, when there's more red and orange and not just the yellow.
Well, now we just see trees, but and houses.
But even beyond the trees, beyond the trees, you can see the coloring. You know, I really like it when it gets those hues of the reds, the oranges, and the different shading between. I know it's not a good shot right now, but did Presley say something?
Evening. I'm good too.
Are you still pointing towards the sunset?
Yeah.
Because shouldn't we point more that way?
It's all trees.
Now you guys are looking at trees. Okay. I think we're past the point of, you can put that up there, right?
No. Okay. There you go.
All right, welcome in. You guys get a, what? What?
Miss Ryan said, "Yikes! Handle us gently." LOL.
Oh. I didn't see that. I didn't see the chat pop up in the live stream. I'm surprised. I mean, it is after 7 o'clock. I'm surprised in the direction that I don't know if the hubby is watching since he's not with me. He was with his dad earlier, helping him out at his place. So he's home now. And what we're having for dinner. Okay, here's another question for those of you guys that are watching, and if you don't mind chiming in. Pizza. When you guys have pizza and you have it the next day, do you reheat it or do you like eating it cold?
Is
Alright.
the thing still where the chats are popping up?
I mean, that's why I'm saying I don't know. And then hit live. Okay, now I should be able to see. Because, Zoe, what is your thought on that?
Well, in the morning I like eating it cold, but at night I like warming it up.
So she does it both ways. Depending on the time of day that she's having it as a leftover, she will tell her I said hi. Is she doing a live right now too? But for me, I have to heat it up. I cannot eat cold pizza. But tell Mary we said hi. I cannot eat cold pizza. And if I can, especially if you have like
What is that?
a toaster oven, where?
Oh, is that a
Oh, on the
person?
side?
Yeah.
That is a bird. Are they mowing? Wait,
Yeah.
no, what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're mowing. If I have and I do have a toaster oven, I have to pop that that sucker in there, and it'll be almost like having it fresh.
That's it, I guess.
You guess what?
You just said, I guess.
Babe, if you're watching, you guess what? Oh my goodness. It's definitely tired, hungry. But now that we've been going through some of the stuff that we have put up in storage in the closets, and especially upstairs in our loft, and I found some of the finished crafts that I've done and the supplies as well. What did Mama say?
Depends on where the pizza is from. Some taste better cold. I like to heat it in a skillet on the stove. Covered pan is best. Crisps up the crust, cheese soft and melts.
Oh, I have seen that hack before. I haven't tried it, and I'm sure that's probably a lot faster.
We use faster than an air fryer.
I mean, yeah, because the air fryer, it doesn't take long to heat up. But that I have seen that hack with reheating your pizza. But that's the other reason why when I use my oven, my air fryer oven, I use the pizza setting. But maybe I'll try that the next time. I'll use a pan and then heat it up that way and see. Because I don't think I've ever, I know of that hack, but I don't think I've tried doing that. I don't recollect. So we are down to 3 weeks. 3 weeks before we hit our road trip to Colorado. That, the road trip out there, and while we're out there, because one of the things that we're planning on doing with my sisters is going to a casino, and I'll probably do, a short live stream from, playing, because I know I've seen channels that's all they do is, what did she say?
Sometimes I add a little garlic butter to the pan to help layer the leftover flavors.
Oh, no, thanks for that other tip. I'll keep that in mind, especially if it's just a cheese pizza. Yeah, that sounds good. And we do plan on working out that way too, to test out that market, because I know from where my sister who lives out there, there's a Walmart not far from her house, so we'd be able to do Spark. I know I can travel doing Spark. We can travel doing Instacart, Uber Eats and DoorDash, but those two, Uber Eats and DoorDash, are not close to her area. So as of right now, we know we can do Spark. Hey Sheila, welcome. And how are you tonight? Just on our way home from watching the grandbabies. So Sheila, I don't know if you eat pizza, and if you do, and how do you like to eat it afterwards as a leftover? Do you eat it cold, or do you have to reheat it?
She'll say good, how are you?
I know Zoe said that she does both. It just depends on the time of day. She can eat it cold, and sometimes she likes it hot. and I have to have it hot. I do not like cold pizza.
She also said either way. Radio chat's popping up.
No, they're not.
Yeah, she said, good, how are you? And that she could eat it either way. Sometimes cold, sometimes hot.
Okay, so she's like you then.
Yeah. Did you hear the first part? You want to say it twice now?
Which part?
That she said, good, how are
yeah.
you? Okay.
Oh,
You didn't answer that.
sorry. Tired. Not like the kids, the grandbabies had me running around or something. It's just when that's why we take Monday and Tuesday as our down day from doing gig work, but it does take a toll when I don't know if you guys know that, especially if your job, whether it's physically demanding or mentally demanding, when you have 2 days off back to back, sometimes, especially by the second day, you really feel like your body is just recharging, so you feel a little drained and you don't want to do anything. And I get that sometimes. That the next day it's hard to remotivate yourself to get back to work. Because the longer you're away from work, the harder it is to remotivate yourself to get back to work. Now, when you're self-employed as an independent contractor, same thing. Sometimes it's a little hard to say, okay, let's get out there and make some money. Excuse me. Who knows? When we get to the house, maybe I'll show you guys before I end the live stream. I'll show you guys some of the crafts that I've done. Like I said, I've done stuff as small as trinkets, and the mediums that I use are resin. I do use others, acrylic paint and things like that, but for the most part, I used resin as the main source to make my crafts. And when I was doing that crafts, I still had a W-2 job, a full-time W-2 job. So my hubby wasn't happy when I was when I picked up the crafting, because I would be doing it in the morning. Oh my gosh, skunk. Woo! But I would be doing the crafting in the morning, and in the evening, especially if I had a show to prepare for, because I used to do the Facebook Live to try and sell some of my crafts, or for a fair or something like that, and I'm trying to build my products. Well, you coming to bed? I'm like, yes, as soon as I'm done. So yeah, I don't know why the chat isn't popping up on the live stream. My daughter is having to convey the messages for me, which is fine, because I'm on the highway traveling. The speed limit is 75, so I'll just leave it at that. So I'm fine with not trying to read the chats, and my daughter can just relay them for me. Say it louder. But if you're just now popping into my live stream, welcome, and thank you for doing so. I hope you'll hang around for a little while. We're just talking. It's an open forum. You can talk about how your day was, if you have any exciting plans coming up. What'd she say?
Wow, my message got retrieved. retracted and I didn't do it. That's weird. Yeah, I saw that. That is weird.
Oh wow. So wait, what?
The last message she had sent, which was the sometimes I like it hot, sometimes I like it cold,
Uh-huh.
it was retracted. And then so she was like, wow, it got retracted and I didn't do that. That's weird. Which it is weird.
Yeah, that is weird. Yeah, it's kind of like what happened when I was on Ray's live stream the other day. Sheila, I don't know if you caught that or not, but you know, I popped in, I'm saying hi to Ray, saying hi to everybody else, and Ray all of a sudden is like, he's seeing the messages from the other people, you know, saying hi to me, and he's like, Melissa's here? How come I don't see her? You know, and he spent a little time trying to figure out why all of a sudden he couldn't see my messages. And come to find out, and it's a possibility, you know, he had accidentally blocked me. So he wasn't able to see my messages. When he was watching his own live stream from another account, he was able to see my messages, but not just from the main one. Yeah. So thankfully we were able to get that fixed. I mean, because I know Miss Wendy watches my live stream, and she comes in and but it was weird. But we got that fixed, because like I said, he didn't stop it until he got it fixed, because he kept saying what happened, you know, this is weird, you know, how can he fix this? And I know there were some suggestions coming through from we were able to get it fixed, and now he my comments again. Just kidding. Stop yawning now.
Yeah.
Well, come on, Amazon. Maybe you guys will join me with a quick stop over at DG. And pick up a little bit dessert. What do you think, babe? You want some ice cream? For those of you guys that are watching, what's your favorite ice cream? Speaking of ice cream, for me, Rocky Road. Rocky Road is my favorite ice cream. And then what comes next is I think it's called like super fudge brownie, something like that. Something that has, you know, chocolate, of course, and brownies in there. What's she saying?
She said, I was in Austin this past weekend. I would have loved to meet up with you, but was busy the whole weekend with my grandson. We had his 6th birthday party on Saturday and a baseball game on Sunday.
Aw, no worries, Sheila. I mean, we definitely, if you know ahead of time if you're going to be coming to Austin again, I'd love for that to happen too, for us to meet up, even if it's just for, you know, a quick hi and bye type situation.
Where are you going?
I'm down for that. I'm getting to this side of the parking lot. I am down for that. But so how did your grandson's game go?
She also said mint chocolate chip is her favorite.
Mint chocolate chip.
It's a great one.
That's a good one. My third favorite ice cream is butter pecan. I like butter pecan.
Is it plugged in?
All right, let me zoom back out of here. Can I, does it, nope, it doesn't change. All right, you guys get to come with me. Are you coming in? No.
Okay.
Let me show you guys something here real quick. What would you guys do if one day you come outside and you know, you're smelling smoke even before you come outside? This is part of our neighborhood here. This open grassy field right here. Say hello, cows. But one time, and this was, it happened at least 2 years ago, maybe even 3 years ago. But pistachio. My only problem, and even though I do like mint chocolate, my only problem when it comes in with the ice cream is the chocolate chips. The hard crunchy parts. I mean, even though I do like Rocky Road and it has nuts, but when it comes to the chocolate chips, for whatever reason, I don't know, that I'm not a big fan of that. But one day, and it was scary that day, but we had saw something, and this is the highway right here, but we had seen that there was a car over there and it was on fire. And we were like, okay. And it was kind of windy that day too. But we, I can't pick just one. It's such a mood. That is true. But my go-to for me, because I know my husband and the kids aren't a big fan of Rocky Road, I will do that, the fudge brownie ice cream. But this field caught on fire. We don't know what was the cause of it, but because of the wind, it started to spread. Not just going this way, and our house is over there somewhere, but it was even coming towards this way. It spread as far to the point where just on the other side of DG, the field was on fire. These houses, their fences sustained fire damage. But what we ended up noticing was that there's houses lined up right here too. We saw people in their backyard. Some of them even had long enough hoses that they were in the field. They were in the field trying to wet the areas, you know, but beyond their fence. So that way it doesn't spread. Because this was during the summer. Like I said, there was wind that day, so it was definitely moving. And we packed up our cats. We had them in their kennels. We had them in the car in case we had to evacuate. And the fire did slowly start coming towards our housing area along this side of the road. But we did the same thing, you know. We started wetting down our yard. We wet down the front part of our house along the roof that we could reach. And then we were even taking water buckets and going across the street to try and wet the field that was across our house. But yeah, that day, and then if I can ever show you guys that clip, the picture, there was an aerial. The news had done an aerial of this. This field was all charred. Thankfully, as far as I know, the cows, I think they were able to save the cows and get them out of there when that happened. But yeah, this field, you know, and before it could even reach close to our house, the wind had shifted, and that's what brought the fire more towards the store where I'm at right now. So we're about to go into DG and pick up some dessert. Yeah. Because one of the cows, and we haven't seen him for a long time, but one of the cows that was there on its head, it looked like a skull. And hi, we haven't seen him for a long time, so I don't know what became of him. This is our DG. Oh, look at that. Rocky Road. Butter pecan. Now let's see if they have fudge brownie. I see Rocky Road. Oh, there it is. It's all the way. Right there. Hawaiian. I like Hawaiian bread. Hi.
How are you?
Good. All right, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. Oh, and just a heads up, I don't know exactly where, but I know my husband had mentioned that if you go at, I think at 6 o'clock in the morning, there's a comet. There's a comet that you can see. At least it's 6 o'clock for us. So we're like, do we really want to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to watch a comet? I mean, I always find stuff like that very interesting. So, no, you wouldn't get up at 6 o'clock to go check out a comet. I think it's gonna be available for available. Oh yeah, there you go. Before sunrise. When's the last day to view it? Look at the coloring on that. Look at that.
Orange. Did you see the second thing that Miss Sheila had said?
No.
I'd rather sleep.
No, I definitely agree on that.
And then she also said beautiful sunset.
Yeah, there are some places that we've been to, and that's where we live, to where it's more flat. Oh wow, two. To where we can see. Hi. These are not the droids you are looking for. To where we can catch a really nice sunset. But that's usually when you're getting closer to, like, you know, out of town, into the more country areas, to where you're not dealing with a lot of houses to block your view, for one, for sure. But if Dad did boil, get the eggs ready, if he
I don't know if he did.
if he can at least finish putting that together, because I'm gonna take my viewers,
Yep.
so we can.
Like I said, I don't even know if he did that because he never responded whenever I texted him back.
Oh. As soon as we get home, I'm gonna show you guys some of the crafts I've done. It's gonna be show and tell. Yay! Like I said, with the crafts that I've done a small, trinkets, jewelry, earrings, necklaces. I've done trays, ashtrays. I've done bowls, which I did show a bowl. A lot of other knickknacks, coasters, Christmas decorations, and stuff like that. So, all right. We are home. Try not to be zoomed up all in my face, but kitty. They're usually by the door when we come home. No kitties. Huh? Zoe will help finish. Did you boil the eggs? You guess. So, okay. Anyways, let's go check out my crafts. This is another reason why I want to sell our house, because after a long day and with arthritic, however you want to pronounce it, knees, going upstairs is not fun. Okay. I turned this around at the moment, but you guys get to see my messy loft. Okay. No, not Houston. You guys, I don't want to go north. I basically I like staying central. I like staying central. Okay, so as I said, I work. I know. I mean, because, yeah, all throughout Texas, yes, we get weather. But in the 10 plus years that I've lived in Texas, I noticed that the northern part of the state, yeah, they get weather, but they also are the colder part of the state. And then, of course, the east part and the southern part, same thing when it comes to weather. So I guess I got spoiled with feeling like there's a bubble in this area. So, but who knows? I mean, my biggest thing is really, we just want to downsize. and go to a 1-story. It'll be so much easier on my knees. But as I was saying, I work with resin, and resin, when it's done curing, it becomes like a very hard plastic. It can be shiny, and it just depends on how you treat it afterwards. Don't blame me for not wanting to move to Houston. I wouldn't. Oh, darn it. Okay, I wouldn't live here either if my kids didn't. Yeah. I mean, well, one of your kids is in Austin, so but here's just one of the items I wanted to show you guys. Paperweight. So this one here, I'm holding it flat, as you can see, on my palm, and it is the size of my palm, but it kind of has like that 3D effect. So you guys can see that. There's the top when you're looking at it from the directly on top. And then as I start to angle it, it has that 3D effect. So, but this was a paperweight, or is a paperweight. And like I said, hard plastic. But that was just one of them that I have done. I've sold a few like this, but of different colors. And speaking of a different color, here's another one. But this one's in blue. Straight on from the top, and then as you lay it flat. But these were just my paperweights that I had made. Something else that was popular was, being from the islands, I like to have my beach theme. So I did dolphins and shells, and then I also did anchors. But it was the beach theme. So those are real shells in there, and that's real colored sand that's in there. But like I said, hard plastic. And I had fun making this one. But this is the tray that I was talking about. Of course, island theme. You got these are supposed to be mermaid tails diving in. And this can be like your makeup jewelry tray. You can hang your earrings here. You can put your ouch. This right here can be your ring holder. This can have some of the brushes and other things to hold in there. But that's just something else that I've done this in different colors. I've also done this in beach theme for the centerpiece here. Like I said, I did so many things. I even did t-shirts. I have done jewelry. So this is one of them. That's acrylic paint that I've done in this one. But I just wanted to give a quick glimpse of the crafts that I used to do. Oh, just one more. When I said decorations, I've done the Christmas decorations too. I've done these in red, white, blue, green. But you got your snowflakes. My crafts are everywhere again. Going through and pulling stuff out. And this is one of the resins. Now this is what they would, this type of resin here is a UV resin. And you could use this to, if you're trying to make jewelry pieces or other things that will cure faster. Ooh. Wicked. Wiki, Wiki. What you doing, Wiki, Wiki? Come on. Come on. Come on. Say hi, Wiki. Say hi. You gonna say hi to every? You gonna say hi? Be careful. Be careful. Why you keep showing me your butt? I don't want to scratch your butt. What are you doing? What are you doing? You gonna say hi? Say hi. No, no, you're camera shy. Okay. All right. No, you want to come back? Okay. Bye. Oh, okay. So again, for those of you guys that are here right now, one of the things that a couple of announcements that I made at the start of the live was I am a lot closer to hitting the first, level. I am about 300 watch hours to go. So I'm hoping that'll happen soon. The other thing is, I am considering on, hi Wicked, on changing the date and time of my scheduled live stream, which Tuesday has been the one I've been doing for a few months now. And I am finding it a little bit more difficult to do the Tuesday night ones. So I am looking at, I'll be probably putting out a poll here very soon. I'm also planning to try and increase how many times I'm going live, especially over the next 2 weeks. I am over 600 subscribers, and thank you guys, Situas Maasi, for everybody who's subbed and continuously supporting my channel. I truly appreciate that. But I am continuing on my journey to get my channel fully monetized. But my first step is just to get to that first level of monetizing my channel. So, but I just wanted to put that out there. And over the next 2 weeks, I am going to try and do more pop-up lives. And in the next, after that fact, because here in 3 weeks or less than 3 weeks, we're going to be traveling to Colorado. So you guys will be seeing some travel videos, working in a different state and city, because you guys have seen videos where we've traveled to South Carolina and worked out there. And that's, other than Texas, that's the only other state we've ever worked in and done gig work in. So we are going to be doing one of the things she wanted to do was to go, so probably be doing a lot from there.
Oh, it's messed up.
It's messed up.
That's what that is.
It's paused.
Probably lagging. Is it good now?
Is it? Am I lagging?
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Oh, it's good. Okay. Look at that. All those messages I didn't even see coming in. I'm sorry. If I'm not replying to all the messages, is because it's not. And I even missed when Sheila was leaving or left. In case you're still there, Sheila, have a good night, and thank you so much for popping in. The VP debate is starting shortly. Okay. All right, but have a good night, Sheila. Looks like we're having reception issues again. Here's my other cat. Bella. Bella, where are you? Say hi. Say hi. It's frozen again?
It's good now.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry, Bubba.
Bella. Say hi.
That's cute.
But okay. All right, since it seems like I'm even here in the house having reception issues, I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream. Thank you guys so much for those of you guys that have hung around and watched throughout the stream and, you know, continuously to support my channel. Again, si tu es masi. But be on the lookout for more live streams and even more videos and shorts on the next video. Until then, adios for now. Bye, everybody. Thank you for watching. And so you're going to go to the other side and... Why are you licking the wall?